This is a huge mistake that I see drummers make every day, and I talk to my students about this every week, and that is separating their practice time from music. The biggest thing you can do in your practice time is involve music. Just Google like songs at 80 BPM, songs at 90 BPM, and then instead of using a metronome, use the actual song. It's going to help you work on song form, it's going to help you work on musicality and playing with other musicians when you have to try to line that exercise up with what's going on in the song and with what the other musicians are doing. And just to prove it to you, I have a really fun playthrough, something I wrote to Smells Like Teen Spirit. It's a really fun exercise that works on your double strokes. It's 10 levels. And then after I play through it, I'm gonna stay and I'm gonna teach the whole thing, just in case you learn more visually or verbally than you do reading sheet music. All right, let's do this playthrough. And after you learn it, come back and play it through it with me. You can actually download the sheet music for this for free. Link is in the video description. Here we go, level 1. One more measure of that. 16th. 6 more measures of that. 3 more measures. All right. 4, 1, 2, switch to the left. We don't get to level 2 here for just a second. Here we go, back to the right. 1 measure of each. 3, 4. Right? Now we're going to do 2 beats of each. 1 beat of each. Double triplets. Here comes level 2. This creates a little polyrhythm. 3 more measures. Level 3. Make sure those doubles are even. We're going to accent 2 and 4. 2 more measures. Sextuplet doubles coming up. Woo! All right, level 4. Paradiddles, accent in the downbeats. Add some doubles in there. Here we go. 4 more measures. Here comes level 5. Level 6 coming up. Level 6. This is just like the first chord. 4 more measures. I feel like I'm coaching a Peloton chorus. Accent 2 and 4. Here come those sextuplet doubles. Here comes level 7. Left. Level 8. Gonna cool it down. I messed up that last part so many times when I was demonstrating it. Accent in the upbeats for 8 measures. This is where a lot of doubles get dirty, is the upbeat, so we gotta work to even them out. Here comes level 9. Single stroke sextuplets with some doubles. Level 9. other chords. 4 more measures. Accent 2 and 4. Feels so much like a group fitness class. Here comes level 10. Level 10, paradiddles. Accent to downbeat. 2 more measures here. We're going to sextuplets, accent to downbeat. 1 more measure. Accent to 8th note. Woo! I missed 1 accent there at the end. Now let's go through and actually learn this. So we'll get right to it. For the intro, this is divided into 10 levels just so you can kind of know where you are and kind of have some things to strive for. In the intro, with just the guitar, we're going to have 3 measures of double 8th notes. So right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, 1 and 2 and. That goes for 3 measures. In the 4th measure, we have all 16th notes, and the first 3 beats we're accenting the first and the last 16th note. So the downbeat and the 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and and when we get to 4, it's 4 E and they're all accented. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and When the full band comes in, we have all 16th notes. The first 3 beats are going to be double strokes, so it's going to be 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and then the last 4 notes or 4 16th notes on beat 4 are going to be all accented single strokes. 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now be sure to differentiate between your unaccented notes and your accented notes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and We're going to do that for 7 measures. On the 8th measure, right before everything chills out, before the vocals come in, we have 2 beats of 16th note double strokes, 1 E and 2 E and 2 beats of single strokes accented 16ths. 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Now we're into kind of the verse section. When we get into there, it's going to be 2 measures of right-handed 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then 2 measures of left-handed 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. When the vocals come in, we're now going to be alternating single-handed 8th notes every measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We do that one more time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to go to 2 beats of 8th notes on each hand for 2 measures. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So far here in the verse we have 6 measures. We have 2 measures that we repeat twice, so that's 4 measures. Then we have the next 2 measures, which are 2 beats of right, 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 left, 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 left. Then we have 2 measures of right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That brings us to the pre-chorus, if you will. And on the pre-chorus, we're going to go to level 2. That's where we hit level 2. And what's going to happen is we're playing triplet doubles. So I count those 1 lolly, 2 lolly. You can count it 1 triplet, 2 triplet. But essentially it's going to go 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly. 1 lolly, 2 lolly, 3 lolly, 4 lolly. We're going to do that for 7 measures. On the 8th measure, we're going to play 16th notes for 3 beats, all accented. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and then a flam on the downbeat of 4. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4. And that's going to set up level 3, or the chorus. Now the thing with those triplets when you're playing them is they're going to create somewhat of a polyrhythm because you're going to play right, left, right, left, right, left. So for every 2 quarter notes, you're actually playing right, left, right. You're playing 3 hands, if you will. So you'll see that's kind of a 3/2. You can also divide it up into like 3/4, whatever. But the reason that's hard for you to subdivide is you're playing doubles in a 3-note subdivision, and that creates somewhat of a polyrhythm. So don't get discouraged if that takes you a second to learn. That is a separate skill, so you may need to isolate it outside of the song. So 7 measures of double stroke triplets, and then we have the 3 beats of 16th notes accented, ending on a flam on beat 4. This type of exercise, playing to music, is something I use with my online students all the time. I've got an online drum school and I've run it since 2011. That's right, we're in year 13, about to go into year 14. I'm not new to this game. We've had tens of thousands of students go through the program and see success. Students just like you, whether they're just starting out, wanting to have fun, or taking it serious and wanting to do it for a living. We have students that do it from one end of the gamut, I just want to play in my basement, all the way to I want to go play professionally. We've had students do all of those things. I would love to have you be a part of it. I would love to get to talk to you on one of the live weekly student calls. We have guest artists, we have song breakdowns, we have tons of over 70 choruses, lesson tracks that you can do it. If you're a beginner, it starts from here's how to hold the sticks and you are up and playing your first song in less than 4 lessons. So I would love to have you be a part of it. All right, let's get back to this. Now, the chorus is level 3. Every chorus is going to be exactly the same. So we have the chorus, which is really 12 measures long, and then we have what I call the post-chorus, where we play those sextuplets, da 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 da, bow, da 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 da, black ink, da 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 da, boom, and that goes for 4 measures. So the chorus, every time we come to it, and the post-chorus are going to be exactly the same. Here's what they are. It's 8 measures of 16th note doubles, but the last beat is going to be singles, and we're going to accent 4. So 4 E and A. It's going to go 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. We're going to do that for 8 measures. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Then we're going to go to accenting 2 and 4. So it's 1 E and A, 2 E and A. So singles on 2, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Singles on 4. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. Right? And that's going to get you to level 3. Then we're going to what I'm calling the post-chorus, where it's ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, blacking. We're going to sextuplet double strokes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to do that for 2 beats. Then we have 16th notes, doubles, 3 E and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go to the second measure of that. We're going to play the same thing for the first 2 beats, and then we're going to play double strokes in the second 2 beats on 16th notes. So it's. And when you're playing those sextuplet doubles, I'm thinking triplets, because my hands are playing triplet, triplet. Triplet, triplet, 3 E and a 4 E and a triplet, triplet, 3 E and a 4 E and a. So those 2 measures together, 3 E and a 4 E and a triplet, triplet, 3. It's going to be those two measures, all right? We repeat those 2 measures twice. Then we're going to level 4. Level 4 is going to start incorporating paradiddles. So it's going to right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And we're accenting the downbeats. We do that for 4 measures. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. We do that measure 4 times. Then we're going to go to where the vocals come in on the second verse, and on that we're going to add some doubles in there. Paradiddles are really useful because they turn the sticking around, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 E and a, so a pair of doubles, 1 E and a, and then a right-handed paradiddle. 2 E and a, then starting on the left hand, 3 E and a, and then 4 E and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. It may take you a second to get that turnaround. Sometimes playing paradiddles, they're very useful because they turn singles or doubles around, but sometimes getting that turnaround can be the thing that hangs you up. So don't get concerned if that hangs you up. You do that for 8 measures. Then we're going to go to level 5 on the pre-chorus again. And what we're going to do is we're going to play 3 sextuplets, which takes up the span of 1/8 note. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then and. 1 and. 1 and. Excuse me. 1 and. 1 and. 1 and. 1 and. 2 and. 3 and. 4 and. Then the next measure is 1 and. 2 and. 3 and 4 16th notes. 4 E and A. What's interesting is it's still 4 notes that you're playing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and A. It's just that last on beat 4, it's 4 notes evenly spaced down. So you can play 4 notes and you can play them completely different even if they're double strokes. So again, one measure of this, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, E and A. We repeat those 2 measures 3 times for a total of 6 measures. The 7th measure, we play the same thing, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we play the measure that sets up the chorus. The same measure that set up the chorus last time. 3 beats of 16th notes, all accented, single strokes. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, and on 4, it's a flam. Then we're gonna go into the chorus again. Now this time on chorus 2, it's level 6, just because we need some movement, right? Level 5 was that pre-chorus and it lasted 8 measures, and now we're at level 6, and we're playing the same chorus and the same post-chorus as we did last time. So I'm not gonna reteach that. What you learned for the first chorus goes for the second and third chorus. Then we're gonna hit the solos, and that's level 7. And this one is the part that may hang you up a little bit, just because it creates a polyrhythm. We've got a 3-note sticking over a 4-note subdivision. It's basically 4 sets of 4 measures, and we're doing different things. So here's the first 4 measures. It's gonna go 1 E and A, 2 E. That's sticking right, left, left. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A. We play that 3-note sticking 4 times. That puts us on beat 4, and on beat 4 we play 2 sets of doubles. 4 E and A. So 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. You'll notice I'm accenting that right hand. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. We play that measure 3 times. Then we need a measure that turns it around so we can do the same thing on the left hand. So what do we use there? What did we say earlier is really useful for turnarounds? Paradiddles. So it's going to go 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and we're ready to start that same set of patterns, but leading with the left hand. So now it's left, right, right. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, left, left, right, right. We play that measure 3 times. Then on the 4th measure, again, playing the same thing, but beat 4 is a paradiddle to turn it around. So 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, paradiddle. Now we're gonna play a similar pattern, but this one's the one that actually hung me up just because on the left hand, it's a sticking that I don't use it very often, right? And sometimes you'll come across those stickings. I told you earlier, like you may not use this sticking very often, so you may have to work on it. Don't be afraid to isolate something just because it's unfamiliar to you, because that could be the one thing that's breaking the whole exercise or song for you. So now we're gonna go with a right, right, left, but we're accenting the first of the right. So right, right, left, 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 left. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. And what we're doing is we're practicing accenting that downbeat, but not the second note. So we're going to do that 3 measures. Then on that 4th measure, guess what? Same type of format, but we're going to use a paradiddle to turn it around. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, paradiddle. Now we're on the left hand, and we're going to use the same sticking. 1 E and A, 2 E, left, 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 right, left, left, right, right. So beat 4 is left, left, right, right. Going to do that measure 3 times, not 4 times. On the 4th measure this time, we are going to play that turnaround again. So a paradiddle on beat 4. 1 E and A, 2 E and A, 3 E and A, left, right, left, left. That brings us back to verse 3, and we're going to get to level 8. Level 8 gets a little bit easier because we're going to take a second to kind of cool off after what we've been doing. So we're going to play 2 measures of right hand 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 measures of left-handed 8th notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we have 8 measures once the vocals start of 8th notes doubles, but we're accenting the upbeat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You do that 8 times to complete level 8. We finally made it to level 9. We're at the last pre-chorus, and we're going to start adding some speed with single stroke sextuplets. So beat 1 and beat 3 are single stroke sextuplets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beat 2 and beat 4 are just 16th note double strokes. So it's going to be a 2 E and A. 1 and 2 E and A, 3 and 4 and. You can count 8th notes through that and it's going to lay evenly. 1 and 2 E and A, 3 and 4 E and A. So we're going to do that measure 7 times. And the 8th measure, you guessed it, it's the same measure we've used to set up the other 2 choruses. 3 beats of 16th notes accented with a flam on 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. The chorus is going to play the same as it has the last 2 choruses. The difference is the chorus is 12 measures. So we play the first 12 measures of chorus 1 and chorus 2, but we don't play the post-chorus that we have been playing with the double stroke sextuplets. Instead, we're going to go to the outro, and we're going to go to level 10. The outro is 8 measures long. Level 10 is 4 measures of paradiddles and 16th notes with down accenting the downbeat. So 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 2, 2, 3, 3. Right? We're going to do that 4 times. Then we go to 2 measures of sextuplet single strokes accenting the downbeats. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4. Sextuplets, people ask me how to count them all the time. You can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I prefer to count them with the 1 and 2 and 3 and because that's the skeleton. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we do that 2 measures. Then we're going to accenting the 8th notes, but still playing sextuplets. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's going to be the entire song. We do 2 measures of accenting the 8th notes playing single stroke sextuplets. And there you've got it. Now go back to the beginning of the video and play along with me.